Yeah. I'd like to share this song with you I wrote back in 1993. Carmen says I should sing it a cappella. Anyway, here goes. It's called Angel at the Door. Long lost, lonely gambler with no place to call my own. I was a farmer's boy from Texas, that was long ago. My conviction stands on sandy soil and I've got the homesick blues. But I found myself an old wise man, told me just what I should do. And he said, take some time for wonders, like a cold summer rain, and cry with the lonely people. You know it's good to feel their pain. And smile at the little children, you know that everything that's pure. And in the end be a friend to the man by being an angel at their door. Well, she was from the Midwest with her hair so long and red. And I was in search of a living, but I had no place to lay my head. And I remember when she asked me why my road was all uphill. And when I said I didn't know, she sat me down and she said, listen if you will. And she said, take some time for wonders, like a cold summer rain, and cry with the lonely people. You know it's good to feel their pain. And smile at the little children, you know that everything that's pure. In the end be a friend to the man by being an angel at their door. Well, that was many years ago, a million roads I've traveled since. And every time I started getting down, I put a thought in present tense. I think of long lost love and wilder days, but I ain't got no regrets. Still amazed by the stars in heaven above and a lover's red sunset. I look back on my younger days when I was wild and running free, when the highway was my home and the only friend of me. The world was my playground, but I was still in need, till that man came along and he changed my life by those words he spoke to me. And he said, take some time for wonders, like a cold summer rain, and cry with the lonely people. You know it's good to feel their pain. And smile at the little children, 'cause they're everything that's pure. And in the end be a friend to the man by being an angel at their door. Anyway, that was pretty good. I got this other one, but it's not about being an angel. It's kind of like a kind of angel devil thing, you know. Not a devil, you know. I'm just talking like outlaw. Now, you know, sometimes I'm an outlaw Christian. You know, I think we all are. You know, because I mean, if you say Jesus, you're not gonna be able to live up to it. Ain't nobody not supposed to be able to. It's wild. But anyway, this one's about making whiskey in a little town outside of Mount Pleasant where I live, called Sugar Hill. It's a small little, just a little one-store town. I believe they got a school. Anyway, and my friend, he used to make whiskey there, a moonshine, and his daddy did it, and hell, they was famous for it. You know, his best time whiskey you'd get, better than Jack Daniels, better than Jim Beam, better than Crown Royal, baby. Talking, it was smooth. Anyway, it goes like this. I hope you like this. Some called it rock good whiskey, but he knew just how it's made. If the state would have inspected it, they labeled it first grade. He didn't use a bedstead. All the stuff was stainless steel. You wouldn't find rusty barrels, and the grain was from the fields. His worm was made of copper, wouldn't hurt anyone. He was just out to help the farmer and to have a little fun. And he made a quick dollar, but he didn't pay income tax. He'd just get the burner started, then he'd sit back and relax. The skies were clear, but you could hear a storm from all around. Out there in the boondocks, 18 miles north of town. The whiskey he was brewing, White Lightning was its name. In a little town called Sugar Hill, that's how the damn town got its name. The steam turned to whiskey, measured in a gallon jar. He'd cut it for a while, but he wouldn't cut it very far. Was about 180 proof, and people came from all around when they heard about the outlaw and the whiskey that was in town. The skies were clear, but you could hear a storm was all around. Out there in the boondocks, 18 miles north of town. The whiskey he was brewing, White Lightning was its name. In a little town called Sugar Hill, that's how the damn town got its name. Heard that the sheriff was coming to bust his still, but 2 hours before they got there, he dumped it all down the hill. They searched all around, they didn't find one drop. The grain was never wasted, he just added to the slop. His pigs were always happy, they kept his secret well. And for the sheriff and his deputy, what the hell did you do? Oh man, what'd you do?
My toe went down the hill.
Oh,
It hurts.
baby.